Yes, my people. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I'm going backwards today, random sides. Hello, we are live and we're doing the Europa League draw with you today. We've also got the match stats from yesterday. We're going to go through stuff. I have relocated for this show, so bear with me, people. I have the mic poking in my head here. I've had to move to my room so we have the live reaction to the draw. I'm going to give you all the teams. I'm going to speak it straight from BT Sport. I will be looking this way because my TV is located this way. So just bear with me, and James will be going through it all today, and hopefully we'll get the teams that you guys have been saying in the chat. But James, how are you yesterday, bro? Oh, the scenes of yesterday.
Just relief, man. Relief.
Yeah.
It's not an exaggeration to say that the season's over if Aubameyang doesn't score that goal. So absolute relief. There's something to play for. We're rightly happy, but the day after you sleep on it, and you got to reflect on what went right, what went wrong, which is what we're going to do. But I did think ultimately we deserved to go through, and I'm glad sort of not just for us to be, obviously we're happy, but I think footballing justice was done, let's say.
Yes.
So, yeah, very happy.
Yes, 100%. I see you guys in the comments. There's loads of you. Big up for all the comments. We'll be popping them up throughout the show. Apologies, Robbie's not here. He's at the studio. He's busy, but you got me and James, man. This is like for like. Right, cool. James, we're gonna go through the stats because this is what this is also is. It's a stat show alongside the live draw. So we're gonna go through that.
We'd normally be live at 10 a.m. UK time doing the stats review with you guys. By the way, we've got some big plans for how we're going to be sort of reviewing and looking back at matches, hopefully starting in the next week or two. So look out for all that's coming. But yeah, let's have a little look back. We're not going to go too into it because obviously we've only got about 12 minutes before the draw starts. But then you never know with UEFA. They like to drag this stuff out. There'll be some sort of presentation and things being so. Anyway, we'll try to keep you as entertained as we can throughout it all. But the obvious place to start is with this game, right? And we're better than the actual match stats themselves from the 90 minutes of last night. Cecil, obviously you do fan cams. We never really necessarily get to hear your opinion straight off the bat. So what was your feeling on yesterday?
Is that what you're doing to me today? Yeah, you want to get my thoughts? Okay, interesting.
I'm just inclusive, mate. I like to.
I'm inclusive. I like that. Absolutely. No, just a quick one on me. On what I thought yesterday. I didn't agree with the starting lineup. I said this many times in the pre-match build-up show. My starting 11 was posted everywhere: Twitter, AFTV's Twitter, and Instagram. That was I think that's the strongest 11. He didn't go with that. He kept the likes of Bellerin in, the likes of Xhaka. He didn't include Partey. And if I'm honest as well, he kept Aubameyang in, which in my opinion, I didn't think he deserved to start. But that's how I felt at the time. And many fans agreed with me. Don't get me wrong. We understand he has credit in the bank. But I felt due to last week's performance, he didn't deserve to start. But he was the saving grace of the game. Yeah, man, in my opinion, it was a great game in the end. It was very nervy. My heart rate, my blood pressure. You know what was going on in the studio. I've switched off the TV. I had enough. I said, this is it. Season's done. But this is what football's about.
It's fair to say Cecil had a bit of a meltdown.
I had a meltdown. I've never been this invested. Since being at AFTV, you become more invested. Yes, I've been a fan my whole life of Arsenal, but I've been a player. So you have a different side of the game. You have a different mindset.
Yeah, I get that.
You never get attached this deep. And when it becomes your work, when it becomes your passion and you're around like for like mindsets with the club, and then you speak to people every day at this job, fans, things start to change. My emotions got the best of me. I've never had that. Never really had that, apart from when Thierry came back and scored against Leeds, and maybe when we did the Invincible season. I have never had that sort of emotion for football as a fan in my life. So it's different being AFTV, but it's been emotional, but it's been great. And I just hope we go on and now do this, take it fully serious. And yeah,
you're very lucky because it's always been like that for me. It's just always been. I remember being in a little cafe in the mountains of Italy. I was with my family. This was like a good 4 or 5 years ago, when Danny Welbeck scored in the 95th minute, and I thought we were going to win the league. against Leicester. And the table goes flying. By the way, this is a quaint, cute little cafe. We were just streaming it there because there was nowhere else to watch it. I was streaming on my laptop.
Yeah.
And, you know, you've got sort of like people, they had to come over and be like, can you calm down? We were like, it's fine. The game's over now. We're going to leave. It is. And I've got to be honest, I actually didn't reach that level yesterday. You were with me. Do you remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
And which goal did I celebrate the most?
Which goal did you celebrate the most? The second one.
Right. And it's hard to kind of explain why. Like for me, obviously when we go one up, I'm like, great, we're doing what we should do here.
Mm-hmm.
We should be ahead, fine. Then 1-1, 2-1, I'm thinking, oh wow, this is bad. But believe it or not, I mean, you know, sorry, you were there, but I'm talking more to the people watching. I was pretty calm. I was like, there's still 25, 30 minutes to go. It's not, I don't know, it's not over yet. We've still got plenty of football to be played. But the biggest thing for me was that Benfica weren't very good. And I tried not to say it too much in the build up to the games because you could be left with egg on your face. But I can say it now with my chest. They're not very good. They're genuinely one of the worst teams we've played all season. And we shouldn't have made as hard work of it as we did. So I always felt we were in with a chance because of that. And to be fair, look, we didn't pepper their goal. It's not like we created chance after chance. But I kind of always felt there'd be one in there for us. I felt there'd be something. And when everyone was saying we're down and out, it's done, we're gone, and Tierney scored, I was sort of, my big celebration was that I kind of knew we weren't out of it. That was kind of the big. And then when Aubameyang scored, it was relief. It was a little bit nuts, absolutely. I kind of want to look back at these match stats quick. People asked me to sing in Italian.
Sing Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao. It's from that show.
What's that series it's from?
It was that. I loved
Heist.
It as well. Money Heist. Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao.
Yeah, I'm not going to sing.
Why, man? No singing, no dancing yesterday in the show.
What is it with people trying to get me to sing and dance? And like, no, it's not happening. Anyway.
They want it, James. Do what they say.
I'm not having it. Anyway, so yesterday, I don't think we were as good yesterday as we were in the first leg in terms of our dominance over Benfica. At the same time, we kept them at arm's length and they didn't do anything. They scored 3 goals because of our mistakes. And actually, that brings me on to the match stats over the 2 legs, which I thought were kind of more interesting. Obviously, we outshot them, but look how many we had on target to theirs. They had 4 shots on target. You know, I was slagging off our team for having 1 against Man City. They had 4 over 180 minutes of football, in which they were behind for quite a lot of that. I say behind for quite a lot of it. Not really. But anyway, and, you know, with 4 shots on target, they scored 3 goals.
Yeah. Yeah. James, you said something really fascinating during the watch along that really stuck me. Is we were, because of our own problems, like they weren't good. You kept saying they aren't good. It's us that are really bad. We're giving them basically the game. And I was like, you're fully right. You're fully right.
It was Cecil, was it me and you on a build-up show or a morning show? I can't remember what it was. And we said Benfica won't beat Arsenal. If we get knocked out, it'll be because we did it. Like we ruined it. Mm-hmm. We didn't turn up. We'll gift them silly goals, whatever. And it was very much looking that way for a long time. And it does worry me for what that means for later in the rounds. And obviously, we're going to find out imminently who we've got in the next round, which is massive. And I really hope we avoid an English club, not just because, you know, Man United and Spurs' big rivalry is there, but more because it's the Europa League. I actually want to play European sides. But, you know, just look at the rest of it. You know, we obviously outscored our XG slightly. How they scored 3 goals with an XG of 1.3. By the way, their XG was 1 in last night's game. You know, it just shows you how little they did in that first leg. And we made it harder work than we should have. But you can clearly see that over the 2 legs, we were the better side. The numbers say it. The eye test says it. Everything says it.
Everything says it. I'm just going to quickly just take the show for 2 seconds. Peter Bissett says, why should we have made it easier work of it? I think he means we are in the bottom half of the Premier League. Aston Villa beat us at home and away. We aren't that good. Now, Peter, This is kind of how I was feeling at the watching. I was like, when we went down, I was very like, we're not good enough. But I mean, it's Benfica, and like James said, they weren't a good side. If you look at the stats which he just brought up there, they didn't actually cause us too much harm at all from open play. They really didn't. It was all our mistakes. A lot of them was our mistakes. So these are teams. Yes, you can say Aston Villa, but Aston Villa, if you go like for like when we played them many times, they're 11 strong. You got to be honest. You
hit the nail on the head there, mate.
Yeah.
Right. Do a combined 11 of Arsenal Villa players. You'd be surprised how tight that is. And by the way, I'm not proud of that. That's not good enough for this club. But it's the reality. Do a combined 11 with Benfica players. Tell me how many of them get into the Arsenal team. And there's your answer, Peter. I get what you're saying. We're not having a good season ourselves. But like, come on, you can't compare the level of opposition in Premier League football at the moment to where a lot of other European leagues are. And I'm not one of these fans that goes, the Premier League's the best league in the world. I've never really been one to sing that tune. But I think we've got to be real that there is more competition in the Premier League right now. And we're a better side than Benfica. And we should have made that easier.
Definitely, James. I want to keep it moving because I know we've got more stats. We're not going to move on to the stats. We can come back to them. I'm just going to quickly, guys, let you guys know we have 3 minutes until the draw begins. The adverts are currently playing.
What's it looking like, Cecil? Are they looking like they're about to do the draw, or like they're about to start a presentation for the draw?
Yeah, you know how long they drag this out. They've got this adverts playing right now. It's going to be a long live, guys. Stay with us. We'll continue the stats throughout the show until the live is looking like it's going to start. I'm just going to quickly let you guys know watching now. There's a lot of you watching. The clubs that are involved in the last 16 right now, there's Ajax, Arsenal, Dynamo Zagreb,
yeah.
Yep, Zagreb. We've got Dynamo Kiev as well, Grenada, Man United, Milan, AC Milan, Molde. Please give us Molde. Olympiacos, Rangers, Roma, Shakhtar Donetsk, Sevilla, Prana. I wouldn't mind them either. Tottenham, Villarreal, and Young Boys. Okay, those are the clubs. Those are the clubs that are available that we could be potentially.
How do you feel about Olympiacos? Try to get revenge from last year. I mean, that'd be tasty, wouldn't it?
That would. Just quickly before we move on, Joe Layett as well. Did you know that Arsenal nearly signed Maurizio Pochettino when he was 16, but then work permit didn't go through? I did not know that, but thank you very much for that inside knowledge.
Can I just say one last thing? Was it Peter Bissett, I think? Chat. The other thing is, I do take his argument on board. Like, why do we think we've got some? Why do we think so highly of us? You know, we're not exactly having a good season, regardless of Benfica. But just to kind of end on that sort of discussion is just watch the 2 games. Like, you can see that we're like clearly a much better side than them. You could see the chances of Aubameyang missing the first leg. You could see that there was only one team who looked like doing anything. And it's very rare this season. I've said this about Arsenal. You know that me and you have been very critical of the team. Lack of creativity. Well, even when we were 1-0 down against Villa, I never felt we were really going to get over the line. But you couldn't say that about Benfica. We were getting chances, especially in that first leg. So, yeah, that's kind of it. I don't really hold back on saying that we should have made that easier. And I'm not saying that to big us up. I'm saying it to say that we should be improving on this, and if anything, it's a slightly worrying sign for what's next to come. But yeah,
definitely. And guys, everyone watching, I know I keep saying there's a lot of you, so thank you. I will go through playing the orange and yellow stripes going through the town now. It's all loaded up. I will make sure I get everyone here. There's a lot of people watching. I'll try and speak through everything that's going on. They're doing the intro now, so stay with us. I just want to quickly play this at the beginning of the show, but I forgot, so I want to play it now. This is how football can be. This is what it was like yesterday, if you guys missed it.
I know.
Head.
What's going on in the box there?
Oh.
Yeah, it was poor.
Oh my God! Oh, fuck off. He's onside.
Please say it's on.
Yes! Yes! Calm it down. I said it was onside.
I can't laugh too much because my laptop's on my knees. Robbie, I've never heard him Swear so much. Guys, if you fuck off.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have warned people, young viewers, that there was bad language in it. I'm so sorry. I keep bounced up and down. I know, sorry, it's because I'm not in my other room. I'm literally having to film somewhere else. So
He's laying in bed, guys.
I'm not laying in bed. I am in my bed, but I'm watching. I have to watch it. Yes, I have to change studios. That was hilarious. So that was yesterday. Woo! Robbie was. Oh my god! If you guys, yeah.
Oh god, it was. I remember just sort of when we go 2-1 down, I look down. It's like a moment from Jurassic Park. Like I just see the water in my glass like start to like ripple, and I'm like, someone's coming down, and of course it's Lee Judges. He's like
oh my lord, yeah,
powering down the stairs, and I'm thinking, sounds about right.
Yep.
But yeah, look, it was. We went through it all last night. Absolutely, we kind of went through it all. And you know, and look, this isn't. Let's just put a lid on something here. I've seen a few tweets about how this was like the greatest, like one of the great European nights and all that. It was a very for our season. It was very good. For our season, it was a very good moment, no doubt. It was probably the best moment of our season. Let's be honest. It might even, just short of winning the FA Cup, be, you know, one of the best moments under Arteta for sure. But this isn't one of the great European nights. That we need to hold ourselves to a higher standard than that. This shouldn't have been as difficult as it was, and you know, we don't want to be in the Europa League. We're so desperate to win this because we want to get out of it. You know, we want to get out of it. We want to be in the Champions League where we feel we belong. Not as a team. The team right now needs to improve a lot. They're not at that level, but as a club, and then it can help us progress. So, but anyway, we've got it done thanks to two big players. Who should we talk about first?
Save Saka till last, because he's the king.
Let's go with Captain Fantastic, Aubameyang. Whoop. Look, he's had a very indifferent season. I think it's fair to say he's probably had a poor season, but he's still racking up big numbers. And you know, last night, 2 goals from 3 shots. Got those 2 goals from 2 on target. He had 27 touches, which is one of the fewest out there. But he was still involved in 11 duels. So he was working hard for the team. That was, I think, the second highest amount of duels that anyone was involved in. And he only made 12 passes in the opposition half. But the reason I'm highlighting these stats is because I think they epitomise Aubameyang. People talk about not having work rate. I think he's got more work rate than people think. And I think he really is trying to do his bit for the team. And people saying he signed a contract, now he doesn't care. Load of rubbish. I don't think that's true at all. But this is this epitomizes Aubameyang. You're not going to get the glossy fancy, the build up, the trick work, the all that. But you're going to get someone who, yeah, you're going to have some days like the first against Benfica where it doesn't go for you. But you have other days where he's just a goal scorer, put on a plate and he scores. I mean, you're a striker, Cecil. Talk us through his performance.
Yeah, no, he was. Do you know what? Aubameyang, for me, I spoke about this. I've spoken about this. He is a runner in behind, and he's a great finisher. I think that is what we look for him for. And when he's not scoring, we really do struggle. We really do. We rely on him so much. But yesterday was an epitome of, in my opinion, a captain's performance in a sense of we look for him in these sort of times. This is when you need a captain's performance. You need to step up. This is how you prove to everyone watching. You prove the haters wrong, the doubters wrong. The big games, and this is what matters. And to yesterday, he really pulled it through. And again, shots on target 2, goals 2. I spoke about this before. If your conversion rate is 2-2 or 1-1 or 3-3, that is gold for a striker. That is what you want to do. You don't want to having loads of shots on target and only scoring 1 goal. Like that means your conversion rate being low is proving you're not doing your job correctly. So it just proves to the fact that Aubameyang is a natural goal scorer, and he is the man that we really need, and we need him to keep in this form for us to go all the way in this competition.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. And you know, Laurie makes a great point. Laurie, obviously, go check out Talk is Cheap. He's always got a great chat with Curtis and stuff. And Laurie made a great point, which is that, you know, why are people now saying, "Oh, Aubameyang, he's not working hard enough, he's not gritty enough," all that? He never was that striker. And I do think there's a point where you look at moments like against John Stones, where he's sort of shoved off the ball a bit easily and things like that, and you want a little bit more from him. But I think also that's kind of in the heat of the moment when you've lost and everything, and you take a step back and you go, he's never been that kind of striker. He's had a wonderful career doing the things he does the way he does it, right? So you don't want to tempt to change. You just hope he rediscovers his form. And actually, what's that? 7 goals in 5 starts, I think. It's a pretty decent return. You know, it's a very good return for an out of form striker who apparently, you know, is past it, and after he signed the contract, didn't fancy it anymore. So, you know, he seems to be finding his goal scoring touch as the team seems to be finding a bit of an identity again. And I'm really happy for him. We know he missed big chances in the first leg, but he made up for it by saving us. You're looking over intently. Is what's the update?
There's the UEFA, I guess, lead is talking. He's very serious. I think they're about to begin. Hold on, bear.
Cool. Well, this is probably a good time then just to talk about Bukayo Saka.
Yes, they're not going to the draw yet. Let's go to Bukayo Saka. Perfect.
He's you know, he's our star boy. He's one of the best academy products we've ever produced.
He is definitely the best academy product that I've seen from Arsenal. You can say we had the debate. We had a debate yesterday, didn't we, in the office? Well, I think for his consistency and the team that he's playing in, and how consistent he is in the team we're playing in, and the multiple positions he plays and has 10 or 8 level performance every game. For me, in my lifetime, yeah, Saka he's the one. Star boy, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, again, yesterday, 2 assists, 2 key passes, 2 shots. Now, I wanted to show this, right? So, for a guy who slots through a lovely ball for Aubameyang, by the way, we didn't mention what a great chip it was to put us 1-0 up. You know, he plays that through ball so effortlessly, makes it look so easy. And then putting that cross like he did it, you know, towards the end of the match, was it 87th, 88th minute, where we need it most, to still come out with a pass accuracy of 92%. Now, I said that, and I'll always go back to this one. When William...
Oh, James? Okay, guys, I think James might have cut out there. I'm going to continue. So right now we have a guy on the screen. They're talking before they're about to do the live, before they do the draw. He's looking very serious. I'm just going to pop up some comments. We're going to go for some comments while James, believe his Wi-Fi might have cut down. But let me put my face back onto the screen. Hello. So comments, guys, as we're going through. I saw something from Cecil James. Oh, you're back.
Hello. We're having internet problems there.
Was I? I think James is. Okay, so
internet issues.
Is it me or are you okay? We're there. James has gone. Someone's saying in the comments, but he's back.
Hello. What are they? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you and see you. It's fine. It's all good. It's all well and good. Keep going. We're going to bring back up that.
I think we're back on track. All right. Yes. I'll bring up the Saka stats again.
Cool. Let me get rid of this comment.
Arsenal versus Mope, lol. So where were we? As I was saying, you know, against Everton, I felt Willian's, you know, passing accuracy was too high because he wasn't trying things. But Saka does things with an air of conviction about him, and that's what's so impressive, that he still has a high pass accuracy. He's still, of 34 successful passes, 33 of them in the opposition half, and I love watching him because there's a meaning and a purpose behind what he does. You've been a young player at a club, Cecil, and you know, I guess you got the best insight of both of us. You know what it's like being a youngster trying to step up.
You know, James, you know what? I was having this conversation yesterday, and people were like, and I speak to young players, and I was speaking to my boys. They were like, Saka, and I have no words. Like I've never seen a talent this consistent in a first team at that sort of level. I played with great talent. Let me tell you, great young players. But Saka, for me, I can't explain how good he is. I don't know. I've never seen a player like that consistent, that advanced in so many different areas of his game, defensively, going forward, taking the pressure of the team, and hold on and running with it. Sorry, bear with me. I think we're stopped. Guys, it is very rogue, but this is it.
Is it happening? Yeah.
This is so weird. Is it happening? Yeah, it's like someone's giving birth. Is it now? Is it now? Is it happening? Is it now? Guys, bear with us. I haven't. Okay, he's doing like his last little bit intro talk. But anyway, just going quickly finish off on Saka. They really dragged this out. It's so frustrating. Saka, he's the GOAT. People saying in the comments, honestly, he's so great.
Well, guys, let's make this interactive, guys. Let us know in the comments who is of the youngsters you've seen come out of the Arsenal Academy. Where does Saka rank for pure talent? In the Arsenal ranks, because I'll be honest, Bukayo Saka on pure talent, I wasn't as sold as everyone else when he came through. I knew he was clearly talented, but I felt other youngsters left a bigger impression on me. But man, the numbers he's putting up, the moments he's having, undeniable. The guy's quality. Absolutely, we're so lucky to have him.
We are. I was going to say, who would you want? Oh, they're starting. Sorry. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, first, here we go. This is exciting. First team. Ajax.
Right.
Ajax, first team out, ladies and gentlemen. The way he's squirreling the balls. That's so funny. They make it so hard for this guy to open them.
If they're like the little ball, he's got to twist it.
He's struggling. Here we go. Ajax versus Young Boys. Okay.
So we've not got Young Boys.
Okay, yep. So they're out. So Ajax Young Boys. Keep that in mind, everyone. This is great. I love this.
Just a big up to Tierney, who absolutely did start the comeback. He was superb yesterday.
I want to talk about Lacazette, Pepe, and Martinelli. Next ball is out. Oh. Dynamo Kiev of Ukraine.
Take that.
You take that, yeah? You wouldn't mind them, people? What are we saying?
I keep saying this. I don't mean to insult these teams. I'm just saying I don't want to play.
We need it. I don't want an English club. We need an easy route.
I don't want to play United or Spurs. I don't want to play United or Spurs.
Dynamo Kiev versus Villarreal of Espanyol.
Ooh, Unai.
Good evening.
Oh no, we can meet Unai later, and if we get through.
Let's not jump the gun. Let's just focus on who's next.
Part of me would love to have played Unai Emery in Villarreal.
That would have been amazing.
Look, Arjun wants an Unai Emery versus Arsenal final. I tell you what, that won't go our way.
Roma's next of Italy.
Roma.
Italia.
That'll be tricky, man. That will be hard.
Here we go. Roma versus. I would love to do this. Roma goes high. We could be doing this one day.
Roma currently sit fourth in Serie A.
Oof. Roma versus Shakhtar Donetsk of Ukraine.
That's a heavyweight. That
it looked like I don't know. It just felt like it looked like Arsenal there. Guys, everyone watching, just quickly, we did a like target of our daily show. I asked for 1,000. We actually got 1,005. Big up. Everyone watching, please like this video. Why not? It's a sunny day today. I don't know if it's sunny where you are, but it's sunny. And yeah, it's nice. Spread love. Here we go.
Someone saying, SS saying it's
Olympiacos.
I thought he said fact. Oh, Olympiacos have come out.
Yep.
Oh, no. Why am I surprised? All these teams have to come out at some point.
We're gonna have to change the banner.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Yeah, Jay. I know you're.
Don't worry, sir.
Olympiacos versus.
Arsenal. It's gonna be Arsenal.
Don't say that. Arsenal!
Is actually. Oh my word!
Arsenal, Olympiacos versus Arsenal, match number 4. That's guys. My heart can't take this again. I can't go through it again. I can't. Okay, we're gonna carry on. We're just gonna get the rest of the teams out.
That's nuts.
That's
We
nuts.
actually got Olympiacos. Back to Greece.
Genk Dynamo or I don't know. It's not Genk. It's Dynamo. GNK Dynamo. Next, we're just gonna get rid of through. We'll get through all of this and we'll get back to the chat, guys.
This is nuts. Well, you keep sending your comments and let us know what you think of that. That's rigged, Lamau.
Tottenham are next. Oh no, the Tottenham versus. Oh, they got an easy team. No offense, they got easy. It's Tottenham versus Dynamo.
Dynamo Zagreb. That won't be as easy as you think.
Okay, let's hope they.
No, I think Zagreb are a very decent side, producing very good players.
Okay. Sorry, people putting the super chats. I'm sorry. It's me.
Oh, come on him.
Man United now.
Please get someone good.
Who's left?
Rangers would be good. I'd enjoy that.
Rangers are left. Mulder are left. Sorry, I'm just shouting out teams. I'm not shouting teams, so they'll get confused. So Man United versus. I think it's going to be Mulder, man. Ollie's old team. Watch.
Oh my god, we're going to be playing Socrates.
AC Milan. It's going to be a sick game. Man United versus AC Milan. Ooh.
Wow.
Woo! Boy.
That is mad.
Oh, this is a vibe. Right. Who's left? Tottenham they've been selected. Man United been selected. Who is that? All the English teams? Yeah, Leicester got knocked out.
Yeah.
Slavia Praha. Who's going to finish this off and then we can continue. Apologies for the wobbly screen. Apologies for the looking to the left. Maybe you're right, guys. This is it. This is how it is. We're live. Doing this, giving you straight as we can off the cuff. Here we go. So, Slavia Praha versus Rangers. It's a difficult.
They'll be happy with that. I know Slavia Prague just knocked out Leicester, but I like this. Let's get revenge.
It's for real. I like the rigged comments. They're funny.
We need revenge. Wow. I mean, that's quite poetic, isn't it?
Revenge. We need revenge. Right, these are the last two. They should know who the last two are. Why are they doing all the big build-up? There's only 2 balls left. Granada.
Well, who's home and away first, I guess.
Oh, yes. Granada versus... I'm assuming it's going to be Mulder.
Bay versus Zlatan. Ibrahimovic back to Old Trafford. Wow.
That's going to be massive as well. So Granada versus the last team coming out of the box, Mulder from Norway. Right, ladies and gentlemen, that for me, from my side and looking at my screen, I will now be fully with you guys. Is that's it? That's it. We have Olympia. Oh, it's in the ticker. Oh, James, congrats! You're so quick with it. I love it. Okay, so we have Olympiacos. It's revenge time. I wanted Mulder. I'm going to be honest. I wanted Mulder as well, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Right. So it's been fun. Look. This is if what happened to Olympiacos last season didn't happen, we'd be happy we drew Olympiacos, right?
Yes.
You know, so I mean, you just know Socrates is going to have the game of his life. You just know he's going to have the game of his life.
If he does, James, I don't believe it. I don't. Actually, do you know what though? Because they've trained so long with each other. That could hinder us still. But nah. We got faith.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm having faith this time. I'm having faith. We can't look at
the Socrates derby.
The Socrates. Oh, things just got real. 100%. I'm seeing loads of comments. People saying rigged. Olympiacos are trash now. I mean, I don't want to talk too bad on other teams because I thought Benfica, we were saying it, they're trash. But we made it very difficult. We'll beat you again, Olympiacos. Oh, I think he's an Olympiacos fan. Okay. Big talk.
Well, I'm just going to do some on the spot research just to see how they're doing.
No worries. I'm going to be taking you guys' comments now because there's loads.
Yep, they're top of their league.
Who are? They're top of their league?
Olympiacos are top of their league.
Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
18 wins, 4 draws, 1 defeat this season. They've scored 56 goals in 23 games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look, like we should have enough, right?
Yeah, we should. Come on, we have top class players. I'm sorry, we should be getting the job done. We should definitely be getting the job done against them.
Oh, we're away first again, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a pain in it. I'm just trying to think. They're not going to do neutral grounds again, are they? They're not doing that again, are they?
I'll be honest, I'm not that switched on with what the rules are and what we can and can't do. We'll find out. But yeah. And we are destined to play Villarreal. Can you imagine? We're going to play Socrates. We're going to play Unai Emery. Arsene Wenger will probably be appointed manager of one of the clubs. We'll meet him later on.
Oh.
Fenerbahce will find their way in. Ozil in the semi-finals.
Sorry, Joe Wright says I said this is worth a super chat. He said this is worth a super chat. Oh my god, it's hilarious. I believe that's what he said. Sorry guys, I've missed some of the super chats. Obviously, there's a lot going on in today's show. A lot of a different spin.
We got most of them.
We got most of them. I got my back. I'm in my room, back against the wall. Got the TV going, but man, I don't really know. Says Slovakia. Oh my god, this is mad. Olympiacos, can we do it? Can we rewrite the tragedy of last year? James, how you feeling? How's everyone feeling? Do you think? I remember screaming, "We can do this. We can win this." My whole energy has changed. Yeah, my whole energy has changed. But I'm confident. It's not an English team. That's what we all asked for. Everyone at the studio, the Don, Robbie, myself, you, James. We didn't want an English fixture in this round, and we haven't got that. So yeah, Cecil is scared. I'm disappointed. My heart's just listen. Last night put me through so much stress. I've never felt like that. I haven't felt like that in a long time watching football, and just like it's made me unsure. It's made me very unsure and very nervy of going ahead in this.
Look.
And before you go, James, we need to remember if we go out of this competition, we're really playing for nothing, and I still stand by that, and I will always stand by that. We're sitting 11th right now, like.
No, that's absolutely true. But I think it's fair to say all 3 English sides left are going to be given a tough ride. Yeah, Zagreb top of their league. In all fairness, it's not the most competitive league, but they're a good side and sort of, always have been in Europe, whether it's Europa League, Champions League at times as well. So I don't think that would be easy for Spurs. AC Milan have been having a really good season. I think they've fallen off it slightly recently, but they've done it again that Europa League.
Bro, being an Arsenal fan is the not even the worst, the best, because we have the greatest fan base, but the palpitations in your heart, the emotions we go through, like it is just it's crazy, bro. It really is. It really is. I can't even put into words. I can't even.
But look, hold on. Let's apply some context to this.
Things like this into words. Go on.
Right. Hear me out, Seth. No matter who, we're always going to get another. Like the draw is going to happen. You're going to get someone in the round of 16, and no matter who we get, I think it's going to be tricky because we're getting to that point of the competition where there's good sides in there. You've heard of all those sides, right? They've been in and around Europe. Like you kind of know they're going to give you trouble, especially as I think it was Peter was his name said earlier. We're not having a great season ourselves, so it's always going to be tricky. The other thing. What was the other thing I was going to say? That you saw Leicester last night get knocked out to Slavia Prague. and they probably thought they had a very good draw there. So let's let's just wait and see.
There could have been other opponents that were tougher. From what we know, that we could have drawn, but Olympiacos, I just hope, right? So I want to quickly say this, right? Yesterday, I watched the team, and there was moments in the game where I thought they're not pressing with intent. They don't. This is when we weren't winning, was drawing, and I was like, I need to see more. As a fan, all I ask is for you work hard and give your all. At times in the game, I did not see that. Arteta in the press conference said, "I'm treating this game like a final." Okay, so I needed to see that. In my opinion, I didn't see that throughout the whole game. Going forward, I need to see these games treated like a final. Okay, that from the first whistle to the last. That's all I ask for as a fan of Arsenal. And yeah, that's all it is. I just want you to see, at the minimum, work hard and show us that you want to win this game. So going forward, that's all I want to say when we play against Olympiacos.
Yeah, I hear you, man. So just confirmation then that those games are taking place on. I'm just trying to find out here.
Over 2 legs as well.
Sorry?
Is it over 2 legs?
Yeah.
Okay. Again.
It's over 2 legs. So we'll just leave you guys with all the info you need, because we're kind of doing this on the spot, guys.
Yeah. Please forgive us for the roadness, but this is what it's about.
Right. I'll be with you in 2 seconds with an update on that.
I'll keep going through comments. 11th of March. We didn't say the date. They said 11th of March. Sorry, I should have confirmed that as well. And the 18th of March.
Cool. So, they're there.
Put that in your diary, guys. Put it in your diary. 11th of March and the 18th of March. We're away first to Olympiacos. And then, obviously the following week we'll be home. Whether it's played at neutral grounds or at each other's stadiums, I'm yet to know, but I'm sure we'll get that information. And so will the team, and it'll be out for you guys. Are we wrapping? I don't know. I'm enjoying this. I
think it's time to wrap up.
Wrap up, yeah. My screen's bobbling.
Guys, it's been really good fun. Obviously, we're going to be talking about this loads throughout the next couple of weeks. This is what matters now. Olympiacos. I feel like there should be a documentary made about it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know what? If we draw Olympiacos and then Villarreal, there's got to be and we go all the way.
Look. There's one task for Arsenal. Forget Unai Emery. Forget Villarreal. Forget even getting to the next round. I've got one task for them. When we go to Olympiacos next, because we're doing that 4-hour flight all over again. I think they are. I don't think they're going to go to neutral venues. We're going to go all the way back to that ground, right, where we've had some good times. Score goals. Score some goals. Don't come away with it, with Olympiacos having enjoyed a clean sheet or anything like that. Go and score goals, right? Treat that like the game that you need to win.
100%.
Because we cannot be in a position like last night.
Facts. And I think we need, with the away goal and all that. And I know you hate the away goal rule. Just go there. Yeah, that's what you got to say. Get goals. We've got a strong defense now. Things are looking assured at the back. We're getting there. Just please go and do the job. Get the job done. Get it done early so we don't have to stress and put us as a fan base and the team and the manager for all that pressure in the second leg. Please go get the job done. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end. Thank you so much for tuning in. Honestly, it's been great. Loads of live viewers, loads of comments. We love you all. Please stay safe. Hope everyone's mindset's okay. And we will see you again very soon. And forgive us for the rogueness, but this is what it's about. See you again very soon.